You're listening to an iHeart podcast.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that you lied is absolutely horrific. And quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kane alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you, the fans, you're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go.
Hey y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator. In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in like Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had like some Jehovah's Witness guilt there. Yeah.
Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no, hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
Hey, you found it, the home of the Second Date Update. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And thanks for being here on the weekend with us. Seriously.
Yeah, welcome to our home.
And I know we have a lot of new listeners from all over the world since we've been in the, top 10 charts of podcasts.
Yes, so awesome.
Which is awesome. And if you don't know, we actually are a full radio show.
I know. Radio still exists, and we are talking on it.
Yeah. It does. And we do a brand new full hour episode every day on our main feed, Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And we just thought, y'all seem to like relationship drama. We're kind of experts on it, and we do a lot of other segments, including this one, Awkward Tuesday Phone Call.
Yeah,
yes, love it.
Juicy.
Yeah, seriously. It's not necessarily always a romantic relationship with these.
But it's always awkward.
Yeah, and tricky. So sit back and enjoy your Awkward Tuesday Phone Call on Sunday. Totally
why
makes
not?
sense. Yeah. It starts right now.
Is it ever okay to give someone's gift back?
Oh.
Ooh, that depends, but most of the time, no.
I'm not just asking that because I saw Brooke's holiday shopping list.
Wait, what?
Nobody wants a, quote, roadkill shovel, Brooke.
Do you know how useful those can be?
I didn't even know they made them specifically for that.
I don't kill possums all the time like you do, bro.
They're a lot grippier.
Oh, no thank you, though. But it would take a pretty extreme situation where you would have to tell a friend, hey, thanks, but no thanks, I don't need your gift.
Oof, yeah.
Well, that's exactly where one listener finds herself today. And the gift that she received from a coworker is actually jeopardizing her upcoming wedding.
What?
Whoa.
You're going to hear what it is in your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Oh.
Coming up next.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Getting somebody a gift off their wedding registry is something they'll remember forever.
Yeah.
Especially when you keep bringing it up to them years later. Like, Brooke, remember what I got you for your wedding?
Yeah, you got me a green blender and you got me a wine decanter.
Yeah. Pretty nice of me, huh?
And I use them both all the time.
That's right. Whenever Brooke drinks wine, which is every night and most mornings, she has to think of me. It's my way of cursing her forever.
I mean, it usually doesn't make it into the decanter. It usually makes it straight into my mouth.
But still.
You decant every single glass of wine.
But it's pretty.
Yeah. And for one of our listeners, though, her wedding registry has actually caused drama in her relationship.
What?
And now she needs our help. So, Shiloh, welcome to the show.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
Oh my God. I can't believe that whoever you're marrying even cares about the wedding registry.
Or has read it, looked through it.
Yeah, my husband was like, yeah, whatever you need. I don't know.
All right, so Shiloh, tell us what's going on in your relationship.
Okay, so I have a wedding website.
Okay.
And on it, I have my registry linked. And, I have like regular stuff, like dishes and towels and stuff. But we also have like a thing you can donate to like our honeymoon fund.
Yeah.
And then the one that has my fiance upset is I had added an impromptu bachelorette trip to Vegas, thinking people would probably just donate like $100, $50 here and there, just like spending money kind of a thing.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Gambling money.
Oh, you put your bachelorette party on the... I mean, that's nice because
Nice
then
for
the
your friends.
bridesmaids don't have
Yeah.
to pick up the tab.
No.
You said it was a problem for your fiance. Why is that an issue?
It wasn't really a problem at first, but my fiance was on there the other day to see if anyone bought anything.
Uh-huh.
And he noticed that my coworker, my male coworker, had donated to the bachelorette trip.
Oh my God, that's so nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
He donated $2,000.
Whoa. He's balling out for you.
2,000?
Oh my God. Coworkers, take notes
Yeah.
for my future wedding.
Hey.
Better upgrade that hotel room now. That's awesome.
I mean, that's really cool. Do you guys work in like a really well-paid job? Like
He could definitely, I guess, afford it. I mean, I don't know. I don't assume anyone's finances, but
yeah.
Good then.
That's so sweet. What's the
Yes.
issue?
My fiance feels like the reason that he gave that much is because he's hoping that something will happen between the two of us, like that he's got an ulterior motive.
Oh.
Some dudes.
He's
yeah.
not going on the trip. Like what? I don't
No.
understand.
Married.
My fiance feels like because of the amount that he gave, he'll like find some reason to be down there and will want to meet up or try to hook up or whatever.
Oh,
like he's not like that.
And you can say no.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're half of that
Yeah.
equation.
Yeah.
Like your fiance doesn't trust you to handle that if that actually happened, which seems like a stretch.
Yeah.
He just thinks it's really inappropriate. He's like, I know how guys are.
Okay.
It's a
and-
little extra.
Tell me he's not making you give the money back.
Yeah.
That would be
Oh my
terrible.
gosh.
So that is actually why I'm calling,
Oh, no.
because he wants me to give the money back and say like, thanks.
Oh, your poor bridesmaids.
Thanks, but this is like too much.
You can't just take the money and use it on something else?
Oh, yeah.
And just lie to both the men?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh,
I don't know.
gosh.
I
That's
mean,
fun.
I want to start off our life together, like, right.
Peaceful.
I don't, I never want him to feel insecure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think from his perspective, right? Like
Yeah.
if a woman gave him $2,000 to use on a personal trip, it would feel a little...
Yeah, because it'd be one thing if he gave you the $2,000 to donate towards your honeymoon together
Totally,
or towards
totally.
building
Yeah.
your future home. But the fact that it's a trip specifically for you, I could see why he would think he's trying to set himself up in a way to make himself look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we ask, what's your relationship like with your coworker friend guy? Like,
You just say coworker, Jeff.
well, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how, like, do you know him really well? Does your fiance know him?
I mean, my fiance's met him before, and like, he's my group of friends at work, but not, we're not besties or anything.
Not good enough to get a $2,000 donation from
I
him.
mean, I feel like if you were getting a $2,000 donation, it'd be like from your work husband, like the
Yeah.
person at work that
Yeah.
you go to lunch with, that you hang out with all
You've
the
like
time.
made these plans with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
They're like your friend.
So your fiance wants you to give that back. What are you looking for from us today?
This is such an awkward phone call. I don't know how to approach this. I
Wait.
don't know how to say it.
Who are we calling?
We're going to call my coworker to give the money back.
Oh.
Okay.
Because you want to keep a good friendship with him. You don't want to insult him because it
Yeah.
is a generous gift. Are you open to having him transfer the money into a different area, or do you think that would still
Ooh.
like?
Yes.
You want to do some money laundering
Yes.
on the
Somebody-
radio?
I feel like those dishes were really nice. Did you
okay.
see those?
Like, would your fiance be more comfortable if the money got shifted to the honeymoon fund?
I mean, I think so, but I think he's still got like a bad taste in his mouth
Okay.
about the whole thing.
I think accepting $2,000 in general is making him uncomfortable, no matter what the situation.
Yeah, then it's not for like a family member or a best friend or
Yeah,
something
it's
either.
just
yeah.
like, all right, you're just trying to flex on my future wife.
It is weird to get that amount of money from not total stranger, but someone that's
Yeah.
not,
I
doesn't
mean-
know you that well. But if anybody wants to donate $2,000 to us,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, yeah.
don't let that stop you.
Feel free.
We're
No
gonna
questions asked.
we're gonna try and come up with some advice for you here, though, Shiloh. We're gonna help you tell your coworker we can't accept your generous $2,000 donation.
Okay.
Dang. Does anybody in this room have experience denying money?
No.
Nope.
I have
Nobody.
none. I can beg for it, but I
Or
don't
being
know how to,
offered
like...
$2,000.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
can't
I don't
relate to
experience
that.
there either.
Yeah.
This is going to be a challenge, so we're going to do our best with your Awkward Tuesday
Thank you,
phone
guys.
call right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
If you're just joining us for our Awkward Tuesday call, we've got an interesting situation that happened to one of our listeners named Shyla.
Mm-hmm.
She's less than a month away from getting married, and a male coworker of hers just donated $2,000 towards her bachelorette party.
That's a wedding gift.
Generous,
Yeah.
to say the least. And that amount of money made her fiance suspicious. Like,
mean,
there's got to be strange motives behind this gift.
Remember, she did put her bachelorette party up on her wedding registry. So
Yes.
it's not like
Yeah.
it was coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, he didn't just like Venmo her.
No.
yeah.
But nobody expected $2,000
No, of
towards
course not.
it. So,
That is
Yeah.
long
crazy.
story short, she needs our advice on how to decline his generous gift
It hurts
and
to say
send the
it.
money back.
Alexis is right,
Yeah.
though. Like,
It's-
free $2,000. Are you sure you don't want to flirt with him?
Yeah.
Because we can do that.
Just a little bit. But Shyla, you said your fiance noticed that donation a few days ago. Since then, have you spoken with your coworker or seen him around? Like, has he mentioned anything?
That's actually funny that you say that because he actually was sick yesterday.
Oh.
But like
Okay.
he did say that he needed to talk to me and to give him a call.
Oh. After the donation.
Well, maybe, I mean, it's a gift, right? So maybe he just wanted to confirm. That's a lot of money. You want to confirm it went to where it was supposed to go.
Or he wants to confirm your flight number so he can join and land with the girls. Hey.
Share hotel room numbers. Like, who knows what he wants to do?
This guy sounds so innocent. It sounds like he's never even hit on you once.
No.
Am I right? Like, we're
Right,
like...
he hasn't. He's not like
Okay.
that.
Yes.
Okay, well, then that's
See?
good. You
And
know him better than we do.
Before we call him, we're supposed to give you a little bit of advice, too. So, Brooke, what do you think that she needs to keep in mind with this call?
I think this is really simple. I think that you need to first thank him for being so generous and kind.
Yeah.
And then you just need to explain that it makes you uncomfortable. Like, it's just too much. And
Yeah.
also, don't bring your fiance into it at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, if they ever wanted to be friends or something, like, it just wouldn't happen. Let's not blame other people. I don't know.
That's the first time I've ever heard you say that. So,
Oh.
Jose, what do you think?
Well, I think your strat is RNC. That is reject, then compliment.
Not compliment, then reject. That's my method.
No, you have to leave them feeling good at the end.
I like that strategy, too, where it's like bad news first, end on the good news.
Yes, it's like, look, I can't take the money, but you,
I mean,
nice hair.
I'd be
huh?
kind of happy if someone told me to take a gift back. I'd be like, great, more
Yeah.
money for me.
It's $2,000 back to him.
How do you feel about that, Shyla?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably what's going to work the best is like be straightforward, but also complimentary.
Yeah.
Oh.
Be grateful.
Yeah,
Be
totally.
grateful,
You
yeah.
said it way better than any of us did.
I'm
So
doing quicker.
maybe you
I
should be in
mean,
radio.
He sounds like a really nice guy
Yeah.
that would do something like
Really
that. So I can't
does.
imagine he's going to like blow up on the phone or something.
Let's find out. I'm going to dial his number right now. We're going to step away and let you make this call. We're on your side. We're going to jump in. I don't know what I'm saying.
We're going to jump in on your side,
We'll be here waiting.
We are here just in case you need us.
and you're there.
All right? All right, you got this,
We're
Shyla.
kidding.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, Joseph, it's Shyla.
Oh, hey. Yo, you didn't call me back. I was trying to reach you yesterday. What's up?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. You know, just like wedding stuff. I got caught up. But yeah, I wanted to give you a call now.
That's good, you know, because I want to talk to you too. Like, I got a few things I got to say to you.
Okay. Well, let me go first because I just need to say this.
What's wrong? Talk to me.
I just wanted to thank you so much for your generous donation. It was seriously like so nice. I never would have expected that. That was so kind of you.
Don't worry about that.
It's such a huge amount of money. I just really can't accept it. I really appreciate it though. It was so like kind and thoughtful, and you're always so nice and generous, and I really appreciate it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to accept that large amount of money.
Okay, well, can you just give it back to me like 2 weeks from this Thursday coming up?
What?
Just hold on to it until then. I'll get it from you then.
Okay. What? Why though?
All right, check it. I'm going to give you the all clear, and once I do that, then you can send it back, okay?
All clear? What? Like, I don't understand.
God, I don't know how to say this, but I'm going through some things right now, and I'm about to divorce my wife. I'm about to file for divorce.
Oh.
So I figured that I could start pushing my money in different places so she can't find it.
Stop. Brilliant.
I don't want to know anymore. Is that how that works? Yeah, it's how
What
it
the-
works.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's net
God.
worth if it's not in his bank account.
Oh, God.
Hey.
What the is this? What's going
Oh,
on?
God,
Hey,
Joseph. This
Joseph.
is not going to be good news for you.
We're
Dude.
not auditors. Don't worry.
You got me on speaker at a party?
No, man. You're on a radio show right now. A radio show. We're Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We're like a morning party.
Really sorry to hear about your divorce, man.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely don't know nothing about no damn divorce. You don't know jack.
Okay.
Okay.
You're right.
I'm fine with that. I know nothing. I'm good with that, too.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on there. We were just trying to help Shyla. She's a listener of our show, and she told us she's been in this kind of awkward situation with you giving her the money. She didn't know like why she got so much
Well,
from you.
she thought it was a kind gift for her wedding, not a way to steal money away
It's
from
a 2
your
for 1.
Oh my gosh, Brooke is
ex-wife.
right. He kind of is laundering.
Yeah.
He's moving things
I mean, it
into
is.
different
Nothing's
ways.
been laundering her. Shiloh, what the are you doing?
No, we're not.
Shyla didn't know.
Yeah.
Are you working with my wife? Is she trying to divorce me first, and now you got me on the radio for the whole town to hear?
Oh no, bro.
Oh my God.
It's not like that.
Shyla.
No, I had no idea. I just, my fiance just thought it was weird that you did that,
And it turns out it was.
Well,
Yeah.
just not for the reasons that he thought.
Her fiance thought that you were hitting on her, or like I
Trying
don't know.
to put it out there,
Yeah.
and flex and be like, "Oh, I got money."
We didn't know that you were happily married at the time, so.
Dude, what was your plan? I don't get your plan.
Why would I tell you now?
Okay.
Come on.
I just don't get how you would gift the money and then it.
Not our problem, bro.
How he was going to get it back.
Uh-oh.
Do you see
Now
what I'm
Brooke's
saying?
planning ahead for her impending relationship problems. How exactly does it work?
How do you execute the stealing part?
No.
All right. Let me tell you this. If you didn't give it back, it wouldn't have been a big deal. As long as my wife don't get her hands on it, that's cool.
Oh my God.
Okay. I see.
I will accept it happily.
Wait, do you have more money you need to get rid of?
Yeah, we'll hold on to some of it for you.
You got 10 grand lying around.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got something for y'all to hold on to.
Yay!
I don't know. So,
Why do I not think it's money, though?
so wait, where are we at? Like, so can she tell her fiance what the money's really for? Can she keep it?
No, you done told enough.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So then you need the money back. You need to give the money back.
Now that you know.
That's why I just got to wait a couple of weeks to take care of some business.
Okay.
You can send it back to me. You can tell your fiance that you're giving it back to me. I'm accepting it.
Okay.
I got some things going on.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
you know,
okay.
this is good. It's actually
How
a
does-
resolution.
How
I
does
think you
that
still
feel?
spend half in Vegas, but
you know. Does that feel good, Shyla?
None of this feels good.
It's 2 grand.
What, you don't want divorced hidden money to fund your wedding? Like, I don't get it.
it's pretty good.
You're looking into her future, maybe.
How you think I feel?
Yeah.
Y'all done called me a money launderer, and now the whole world gonna hear me.
No.
No. Just come after Jose, not the rest of us.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, well, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I guess that's done.
Yeah,
Now?
you're welcome. Unless Brooke wants to ask for any more tips from Joseph on what she should do.
Ooh.
I didn't want tips, Jeffrey. I just didn't understand.
Okay, sure. We're going to check your browser history after this segment is done.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that you lied is absolutely horrific, and quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kang alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day, covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you, the fans, you're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator. In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in, like, Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had, like, some Jehovah's Witness guilt there,
Yeah. Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no, hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
You're listening to an iHeart podcast. You're listening to an iHeart podcast.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that you lied is absolutely horrific, and quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kang alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day, covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you, the fans, you're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator. In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in, like, Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had, like, some Jehovah's Witness guilt there,
Yeah. Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no, hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
Hey, you found it, the home of the second date update. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And thanks for being here on the weekend with us.
Seriously. Yeah, welcome to our home.
And I know we have a lot of new listeners from all over the world since we've been in the, top 10 charts of podcasts.
Yes, so awesome.
Which is awesome. And if you don't know, we actually are a full radio show.
I know. Radio still exists, and we are talking on it.
It does. And we do a brand new full hour episode every day on our main feed, Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And we just thought, y'all seem to like relationship drama. We're kind of experts on it, and we do a lot of other segments, including this one, Awkward Tuesday Phone Call.
Yes, love it. Juicy.
Yes, seriously. It's not necessarily always a romantic relationship with these.
But it's always awkward.
Yeah, and tricky. So sit back and enjoy your Awkward Tuesday Phone Call on Sunday. Totally
why
makes
not?
sense. Yeah. It starts right now.
Let's play a round of is it friendly or flirty?
Ooh, I like this game.
Our first contestant is Alexis. Alexis, can you tell me, does this sound friendly or flirty?
Hey, boys. Hey, how you doing?
It's an attempt to be flirty. I don't know that it is.
That's correct. That was flirty.
That's flirty and thirsty at the same time.
That is just cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even worse, Brooke said that at her child's PTA meeting, so it doesn't look great for her.
I was talking to the second grade boys, Jeff.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, what? No,
Made
not
it
in a
worse.
flirty way.
Oh, God.
No.
The thing is, one of our listeners
Dang it.
overheard her husband saying something even more suspicious and cringy than that.
Really?
And now she's wondering if she's just being paranoid or if something actually weird is going on.
Oh, gosh.
You're going to hear it in your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call. That's coming up.
Hey, boys.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing?
Brooke, control yourself. We're doing it right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Ladies, if you're ever curious about what your husband or boyfriend is doing when he's not with you, just slash his tires and offer to give him a ride.
Oh, what the heck?
Tire slashing is one of the pillars of a strong, healthy relationship. As long as he doesn't find out you're the one doing it.
If you have a shared bank account, that's really not wise.
Okay. Brooke, your husband's cars are constantly in trouble, and you're saying you're not the one behind it?
Yeah.
Just so you could spend more time with him?
That's just because I like to run the tires right up against the curb.
Yeah.
And because she hates his minivan.
That's
remember?
right. But now, our listener, Julia, didn't go that far as to slash her husband's tires.
So you're disappointed?
But she did give him a ride recently and apparently found out something very interesting.
What?
So interesting, she needs our help. So, Julia, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks, guys.
Hey, how long have you been married, Julia?
3 years.
Okay.
Tell us what's going on. Why'd you email us?
Well, I'm not real sure what's going on. I witnessed something, but I don't know fully what I saw or if I'm jumping to conclusions.
Was it aliens?
Okay.
Because I totally love this combo.
You sound so sweet. It sounds like you're not upset. Like, I can't tell.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm worried, but I'm also just trying to be rational. I'm trying to not be like super reactionary, but
That's good.
I'm freaking out a little.
Oh,
Okay.
There it is.
Freaking
That was the voice that I didn't hear.
And
at
you're
the
freaking
beginning.
out with something involving your husband. What's his name?
Yeah. Okay. So his name is Harry. And a couple weeks ago, I took him to his hair appointment. We have separate cars, so normally I wouldn't do that sort of thing, but his is in the shop.
Okay.
I offered to drive him because I saw it was on our calendar, and he was like, no, I'll just take an Uber.
I mean, that would throw up a little bit of a red flag for me, but
Okay.
You're right.
Did he
I mean-
agree to let you drive him?
He did, and when we got there, he was like, we had this big hurry to get out of the car, and I was like, no, I'm going to go in with you. I'm going to check and see if they have the hairspray that I use.
okay.
And he's like, no, you're fine. Just pick me up in an hour.
What?
Was it he like
He's acting weird.
He's like an embarrassed junior high
Yeah.
kid, not wanting his mom to be seen.
Yes, that is what it was like.
Okay, objectively a little strange.
So I go in with him, and I'm looking, and they call his name, and then the stylist comes out, and of course, he is a gorgeous
girl. I mean, she's just absolutely beautiful.
I mean, isn't it a requirement to become a stylist?
Yeah,
I don't know
Yeah.
one that isn't drop dead beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what you want. It would feel good to have somebody who's really, really beautiful styling you. You don't want like Rumpelstiltskin coming in.
My stylist has roots bigger than
I know.
mine. She's like, well, I don't know how to do my own hair.
We're going to chop this off like a tree.
Hunchback troll comes from the back. Let me cut your hair.
So
You
I
have
mean,
a point.
I would think it's okay. I
And
mean,
it's normal. It's common.
Yeah.
It is very.
Did that make you feel like a certain way?
Well, it was just very obvious that this was not the first time he's seen her, and they seemed very friendly and familiar with each other.
Well, I mean, it's a hairstylist. They're friendly.
I mean, they probably know each other
Well,
well.
there's more. There's
Oh,
more.
okay.
So as soon as she showed up, he was like, all right, you probably got to get going. See you soon. Bye. Like, he was literally shooing me out of the door.
Oh, no.
What is happening?
Okay, this is...
Yeah. And
This is
so
sus.
then there's this partition, you know, like you could come into the place and there's a reception desk and then there's like a partition and then on the other side is where all the chairs and all that guys are.
Right.
I could picture
So
that.
I walk around the partition and I opened the door and I didn't go out. I just closed the door, like made it sound like I left. And I just kind of hung out there for a minute behind the partition and listened.
What'd you hear?
And they were just laughing and giggling and flirting. And he was laughing like a moron at everything she was saying. And then she was laughing with him. And then she starts complimenting and like, oh, your hair feels so good. You've been doing so good at taking care of it. And,
Not to defend what they're doing at all, but sometimes stylists will be extra friendly and extra nice in order to get a better tip.
I was
But that
thinking
still doesn't like dismiss her husband's flirting back. You know what I mean? That doesn't
or
make
his
it feel
weird
better.
behavior.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I understand maybe you have a little bit of a crush and there's nothing wrong with that. But to have been trying to get rid of me and not want me to come in, I just feel like that behavior is kind of sus.
I could see it would have been nicer if he had been like, hey, don't say nice things about me. I'm married, okay? Just cut my hair and shut up.
No, but normally, like a stylist relationship, that's the first thing you talk about is your significant other. It's literally the first thing that comes up. So that's not a good sign that that's not what they were talking about to me.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. It's been a couple of weeks and it's just like I can't get it out of my mind. I don't know how to bring it up to him because I don't want to come across as super jealous or defensive, but it's really starting to eat at me and I'm kind of getting scared about it.
You obviously haven't told him that you heard stuff or you were there, right?
Oh, yeah, that she was sneaking around the
Well, I mean,
partition and listening in.
We should know before we help.
Yeah, it's a good point.
No, I did not. I did not tell him that I stayed and heard them flirting.
Okay.
So this is what we're doing?
Have you booked an appointment with that stylist to see if she's equally flirty and touchy with you?
That's a good point. Just talk about your husband the whole appointment.
I could just book with her and then tell her like some really bad hygiene habit that he has.
Maybe. But that's going to be step 2 in this process. Step 1 is getting our advice in a few minutes here before we let you make an awkward Tuesday phone call to your husband to ask what is going on between him and the hairstylist.
Oh my God. Is he just going to tell you? It just seems crazy. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, Brooke, that all depends on your advice and if it's actually good for once.
Dude.
That's Brooke's advice. Get him to admit everything.
Yeah.
Next.
I just hope it's some innocent flirting that we're blowing out of proportion.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's best case scenario.
We'll find out when we call him and do your awkward Tuesday phone call right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
After you get married, is there anybody that you are still allowed to flirt with? Brooke wanted me to ask that question. I'm not really sure why.
At least she wants an answer from her husband.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Is it
I
like-
mean, there's a difference though between innocent flirting, like flirting with a cash register lady,
Yeah.
or like there's something else going on.
Well,
Adamantly flirting.
Would you get mad if you caught your husband flirting with your Alexa? Is that crossing line?
Oh my God, he has called her pretty twice this week.
Oh, wow.
Oh no,
I'm just
Jeffrey,
saying.
the realization is setting in.
Some people may be okay. Definitely not with your hairstylist, though. That needs to be off limits.
Well, and especially when he's shooing her out the door as soon as he gets there.
Exactly.
And also, you see your hairstylist a lot.
Yeah, and that's why our listener Julia has reached out because she caught her husband flirting and laughing with the pretty woman cutting his hair. Sent sent up some red flags first, so she wants to confront him about it, but doesn't want to get too weird and defensive. So before we call Harry, Jose, what's your advice for her?
I feel like the way to disarm him is to give the stylist a compliment first.
Okay.
You guys start talking and you're like, by the way, your barber is super cute, honey. I mean, if I was you, I wouldn't have even came home.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
Then you just gauge his reaction.
What do you think, Julie? Are you able to give the hairstylist a compliment?
I'm just trying to figure out like how I would have to work it into the conversation since it was like 2 weeks ago.
A little late.
See,
Brooke, what do you think?
See, that's the way. Okay, because the thing is if you accuse him, it's just not going to go well. I think you say, oh my God, it's been bugging me for 2 weeks. Your hairstylist looks so familiar and I couldn't place it. And I remember I know her.
Whoa.
Oh. Where do you know her from?
Could be anywhere.
We're in a book club. We do wine together.
Book club?
Do you
You
guys
don't
have
do
kids
book-
yet? Like, you could name anything, honestly. Because if he freaks out that you have a connection to her, that's not a good sign.
Oh, because if there is cheating, then
Yes.
Brooke is smart.
Brooke does have the best lies to her significant
That was
others. Out of
good.
anybody that I know,
Really conniving,
she
Brooke.
knows how to twist the truth.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Is that helpful to you, Julia? Are you comfortable lying to your husband right now?
But what if it's perfectly normal and then he's like wants to know where I know her from and like tries to follow through on that?
But it's good if it's perfectly normal. I mean, sure, you look like kind of a controlling, jealous woman.
You could just pretend you were confused. You thought you knew her.
All you have to do is tell a man, you're just so hot, it's hard for me to imagine that not all women want you.
Well, Julia, that's our best advice for you. Take whatever you want from it, but I'm dialing your husband, Harry, right now. I'm going to let you make your Awkward Tuesday phone call, okay?
Hello?
Hey, babe.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good.
I didn't recognize the number. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, sorry. No, I'm just I'm at work and I just had a question for you. I was been thinking about it and it just keeps slipping my mind. So I wanted to run it by you while it was in my head.
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. So a couple weeks ago when I took you to the salon to get your hair cut, your stylist was so nice. Like she seemed really, really outgoing and personable. And I'm looking for a new stylist. And so I was kind of curious if you know if she's taking new clients.
Why don't you already have a stylist?
Well, the last couple of times that I was with Jasmine, I don't know. I just felt like she kind of fried my hair a little bit with the color, and I talked to her about it, and she kind of got annoyed at me, and it feels weird. And so I didn't know if maybe you'd want to give me a referral.
Yeah. I think she mentioned she's like totally booked up. Like I barely get into there. So like, I don't know. I'd have to talk to her. It might be a stretch to get you in, to be honest with you.
Cool. Okay. Well, that brings up another point that I guess I need to get to. When I dropped you off, I didn't actually leave the salon. I just kind of like opened the door and then I like stayed and hung out, and I heard the two of you talking, and it was a lot of flirting and giggling and
You stayed? I thought you said you were going to get groceries.
I did.
You said you were going to get the mac and cheese.
I did, but you were acting weird.
Good.
Like you didn't want me to drop you off, and then you didn't want me to come in, and then when she came up, you were like trying to shoo me out the door, and I was just feeling really...
Well, I just know you're busy. I just know you're really busy. I don't want you to stress out.
That's not what it felt like. It really felt like you were trying to get rid of me and like you didn't want me there, and that just flew up some red flags, and so I felt like I needed to stay and just see what was going on. And I mean, is there something going on? Is there something that you need to tell me?
No. I mean, what'd you hear?
I could hear you laughing. I mean, she would say something and you were like, oh, you're so funny. I mean, it was weird. It's not the way you laugh when we talk. I'd never heard it. And it just, I don't know. It was just a weird energy, and she was so flirty. And so
Okay, but I got a confession. I wanted to keep it from you, but I'm trying to get this 10% discount from her, and the only way is that if she thinks like I'm into her. So like, but it's really for you. It's really for us.
Wait, what? How does that work?
Well, I just tell her I'm single, just so she thinks that she has a reason to give me the discount. That's it.
What?
No big deal.
So she just gives discounts to single guys that she likes?
Yeah.
Wait, so how does she even believe that you're single, though? Because I walked in with you.
Yeah, I mean, she asked about you and everything, but I just told her you were my aunt.
What?
Aunt?
Not even sister?
Oh, God.
Oh, whoa, hold on. Who are those people? What's going on?
Oh, my God.
Those
Am I being punked or something?
I didn't know we were dealing with an idiot.
Well, yeah. Hey, Harry, man.
Dummy.
Need to let you know that you're on the radio right now with a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. This is called Awkward Tuesday Phone Call.
Oh, my
And
God.
Julia listens to us and asked for help today because she saw that interaction between you and your hairstylist.
Which she obviously read right. You were flirting with her.
But it's not genuine flirting.
There's nobody that gives 10% discounts for single hot guys. That doesn't exist.
I don't know. I could get behind that. What's this hairstylist place that you go to, Harry? Because I could lay that on.
I'll tell you about it later. Hey, we'll get off the phone. I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Well,
Do you believe him, Jeff?
It doesn't really matter what I believe. It's what Julia. This is her, marriage.
Julia, do you believe him? A 10% hot guy discount?
I do believe him. He's not a liar. He doesn't lie to me. I mean, I think he's very truthful. I think it's stupid, and I think it's really insensitive.
Wait, stupid on his part or stupid on the hairstylist's part?
Well, it is a bad business choice for her.
Yeah, both.
Babe, like I said before, this is a discount that I'm getting for you and I. Look, I admit I probably should have told you about it. That's my fault. Okay, that's my bad. But I promise I'm not up to anything foolish or adultery-ish or anything like that.
Adultery-ish.
You have no romantic interest in actually getting together with the stylist.
No.
Would you rather just pay the 10% and have him stop flirting?
No, I would. No, absolutely not.
How would you
The
feel?
economy
How
is
would you
tough these
feel
days.
if
I'm
I
getting my 10%.
Harry, your wife is clearly uncomfortable with this interaction. No matter how much money it saves, she doesn't like it. So, Julia, what would you like to see Harry do going forward?
I mean, that was almost marriage counselor-ish.
Yeah,
Jeff, I like that.
I
like that.
It's kind of like, what do you want from him at this point?
Well, I would say at the very least is to be honest with her.
You don't want him to switch stylists. You're cool with him still going to her.
That is a good
I'm just
question.
not down with the dishonesty and like where that leads. I mean, how would you feel if I wore a miniskirt to the dentist to try to get a discount?
Dude, and I'd actually believe a dentist giving discounts to a hot single lady. Those guys are skeezy, man.
I don't need any more laughing gas. Anyway.
Well, I have a dentist appointment.
Harry,
That's a good question.
Harry, are you comfortable? Are you able to change ever so slightly to make your wife happy?
Yes, I will definitely accommodate.
All right.
That's a good answer, Harry.
That's a
good
good husband
job.
right there.
Why women can change a man? I didn't realize that.
Look at us.
So he's changing. He's
I
just
think
not
he just got
flirting
caught.
with the hairstylist.
Yeah.
Baby steps,
Or
okay?
calling Julia his aunt.
All right.
Which, by the way, was so insulting.
Yeah, why are we not talking about that?
All right. Well, you know what? I think we're in a better place now than we were when we started this phone call.
Barely.
So good luck to you two. Your marriage sounds perfect.
Yay.
Thank you.
All right.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that you lied is absolutely horrific, and quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kang alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day, covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you, the fans, you're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go.
Hey y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator. In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in like Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had like some Jehovah's Witness guilt there. Yeah.
Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no, hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
You're listening to an iHeart podcast. You're listening to an iHeart podcast.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that you lied is absolutely horrific, and quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kang alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day, covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you, the fans, you're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go.
Hey y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator. In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in like Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had like some Jehovah's Witness guilt there. Yeah.
Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no, hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
Hey, you found it, the home of the Second Date Update. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And thanks for being here on the weekend with us.
Seriously.
Yeah, welcome to our home.
And I know we have a lot of new listeners from all over the world since we've been in the, top 10 charts of podcasts.
Yes, so awesome.
Which is awesome. And if you don't know, we actually are a full radio show.
I know. Radio still exists, and we are talking on it.
Yeah. It does. And we do a brand new full hour episode every day on our main feed, Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And we just thought, y'all seem to like relationship drama. We're kind of experts on it, and we do a lot of other segments, including this one, Awkward Tuesday Phone Call.
Yes, love it. Juicy.
Yes, seriously. It's not necessarily always a romantic relationship with these.
But it's always awkward.
Yeah, and tricky. So sit back and enjoy your Awkward Tuesday Phone Call on Sunday. Totally makes sense. Yeah. It starts right now.
You have to sacrifice so much when you become a parent.
Yeah.
Your body, your sanity, your bathroom alone time. Oh, man.
Don't have that anymore.
But it's all worth it to see your child happy.
Oh, it's so true.
Unless a 1 in a million type of situation happens like it did to our listener today. And now she's thinking, maybe my child can be a little less happy as long as I don't have to deal with this anymore.
Yikes.
That's what she's thinking, but for the sake of her kid, she is going to put herself into a very uncomfortable spot.
Good
and
mom.
we are going to try to help in your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call right now.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Imagine you accidentally run into somebody from your past, but not a good somebody, like your old second grade teacher or your cool babysitter who taught you how to delete your browser history before mom and dad got
Shout
home.
out. I mean, that is helpful information.
No, this is a person who you don't want to run into again. You really don't.
God.
And that actually happened to one of our listeners, Dana, who afterwards has emailed us for help because she does not know how to continue.
Is it at the grocery store in your hometown? Because that's where it's the worst.
Let's find
Yeah,
out.
but you can get away there. This sounds like
true.
something where she's not able to get away.
Dana, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me. I really appreciate
Oh
it.
my God. I'm having anxiety for you. Just the thought, I could think of 2 people that I do not ever want to run into the rest of my life.
Well, I've never seen Alexis smile this big because she knows drama is coming. So she's excited.
It's not my life this time.
Tell us what's going on. What made you email us?
Oh my, I don't even know where to start, but just to give you I just recently moved my family into a new neighborhood, so we're fresh there.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, but it's also stressful because my daughter's already having to switch schools.
Oh,
and
for sure.
she's nervous about making new friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just reminder that the new kid is always cool in the beginning.
And also remind her the friends that you make when you're young, they really don't last very long. So you're eventually going to lose them all by adulthood. It's fine.
I know.
Maybe cool one.
Or, I don't know, maybe deliver that a nicer way to her. But
God.
okay.
Yeah. So on her first day of school, she's like, Mommy, I made a new friend. And I'm like, awesome.
Wow.
Yes,
On day
that's
one.
Great news.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So we went ahead and arranged a play date over at her new friend's house.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I go to pick her up and, I go inside and I'm walking in the entryway and I'm like, they had Legos displayed on there.
Oh, that's cool.
Like full built Lego sets on there?
Yeah. And I'm looking at the Legos and I recognize them. They're the same ones that my ex had on display 9 years ago.
Whoa, the same model?
The exact same. It was like a set. I knew that they were his because I've seen the exact set before on display at his apartment.
Oh my God.
Are you saying you're at your ex's house right now then?
That's what I think it is because I'm looking around and I see a photo of him.
It really was him?
Yep, it's him. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. My daughter's new best friend is the child of my ex.
Oh, what a small world it
Brooke's
is.
dreams have just come true.
That would be terrible. I mean, especially most exes you're cool with, but there's always the one that you just don't ever want to see again. And it sounds like that's the person for you.
Yep, and you're right. It is the worst thing ever because it didn't end well with us.
Oh, my God.
No.
So wait, is he there when you pick her up? Do you see him?
No, luckily he was at work that day, and I've only interacted with the mother.
Oh,
my God.
Do you bring it up to the mom? I mean, you have to because isn't it going to be even more awkward if you're like,
You
I
think
know
it's
your
less awkward to
husband?
be like, oh,
I don't
hey,
know.
nice to meet you. Our daughters are now friends. By the way, me and your husband used to be a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer. It's just all of that is like my worst nightmare.
I say
Yeah.
you walk up to her and go, oh, he downgraded, and then walk away. Just let her figure it out.
That would be savage.
I mean, that's why I'm calling you guys. I'm like conflicted because my daughter's been asking me like, Mommy, let's go over there. And I'm like, what do I do?
Oh, dang.
And now it's the worst scenario possible. If this couldn't get any worse, her friend is having a birthday party.
Oh, over at the house, right?
And you know the dad will definitely be at the birthday party.
Jeez.
Because it's like you could avoid him the other way.
And, it says like happy hour, mingle hour for the adults. Like they have a theme for the adults to be there to have a good time too.
You can't just drop her off.
I mean, at least they throw a fun party.
So wait, if this ex was in love with you, do you think he has any idea that you're the mom of his daughter's new friend?
I doubt it.
Like if you look alike at all or like resemble.
Or just his name, right? The name or
Well-
honestly, if people are still in love with their exes, they stalk them on social media.
Oh, that's
Is that what you did?
No, I'm not in love with exes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did that when
She's just curious what they were doing.
I mean, I've done it before,
Yeah,
but
right.
not currently.
So I'm in a dilemma now because the birthday's coming up in a few days, and I need to have a conversation with the wife.
Okay. I think that's the right thing to do.
Gotta get it all out there.
If I was you, I would move to another neighborhood and try again. How many exes can you have?
Yeah, did you unpack your boxes?
Yeah.
My daughter, she loves this new friend, so I really need some help and advice on what I'm going to tell the wife and how it's going to go.
Oh, man.
God.
So that's going to be our job. Come up with some advice to give you.
Alexis is smiling again.
Uh-oh.
This is so awkward.
Juicy. We're going to figure out how you can talk to your ex's wife and let her know that the two of you used to date and now your kids are best friends.
You should be friends too.
Oh, yeah. That should
Maybe
be
that's not too much.
totally
Maybe
simple.
have to talk about. Maybe everyone will be an adult about this.
I'm so nervous.
Of course, you want adult stuff to happen, Brooke. Anyway, let's try and do your Awkward Tuesday phone call right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
As a parent, you want your child to make new friends.
Yes, of course.
But worst case scenario is if you find out their new friend is the daughter of your old ex-boyfriend.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
The one ex you didn't want to see ever again.
Not the one you want to get back with.
Yeah, like the bad one.
Thank you for clarifying, because that's exactly what happened to our listener, Dana. And now the clock is ticking because there's a birthday party coming up where all of the adults and the parents are supposed to hang out and mingle with each other. And Dana is absolutely terrified of what to do.
Yeah, because she hasn't even seen the ex yet. She's only interacted with the mom of the girl.
We don't know if he knows.
And a birthday party means that he's going to be there.
Yeah, that is a good question, Dana. What is the percentage that your ex knows this is already going on?
Honestly, I don't know, but if I had to guess, maybe 50%.
50.
Oh, 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50.
Those aren't good odds.
Gosh.
Okay, well, Brooke, she needs some advice before we call this other mom and basically lay it all out there for her. What do you think Dana needs to keep in mind?
Okay, this is the thing. You have to be so casual. You cannot act like it's a big deal.
Yeah, so casual, don't even wear pants
Yeah.
for this conversation.
No,
Keep
when
it
you-
laid back and
Unbutton 'em.
chill.
I'm saying when you talk to her, you need to be like, oh my God, so funny. I just realized I know your husband. What a small world.
You act unbothered.
So
Unbothered. Like,
What do you think of that, Dana?
no big deal.
Don't know if I could do that because I feel like I'll be lying and acting.
Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Okay?
Let's give it a try. Give us your best nonchalant, weird. Me and your husband used to date.
Oh, what a small world.
Hey, I believe
Are you
it.
flirting?
Me and your husband used to date. Fun fact of the day.
No.
You sound a little bit excited about it.
Yeah.
At that
Yeah.
point,
Fun
but
fact.
you know what?
More like silly, funny coincidence story, not fun fact.
What a coinky dinky.
Okay.
Maybe call it a feisty fact.
Yeah, we'll just take a little bit of a little nugget from that, and
I thought
try
that
and
was
sprinkle
going to
it
be
in.
good, and now I'm more stressed out.
Anyway, just do you. I think just be you, and you're going to be good.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, she could have done that without us, Jeff.
Well, that was her fault for calling in.
Stop recording. Just tell us how this goes later.
So here we go. I'm going to dial the other mom and let you talk to her so you can let her know that you used to date her husband.
Oh, my. Well, pray for me, y'all. Pray for me.
Okay. We will as I'm dialing the number now. Good
Brooke
luck.
just busted her rosary out.
we'll jump in if we feel like you need help.
Hello?
Oh, hi. Is this Alice?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
It's Delilah's mom, Dana.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Just getting some things done around the house. How are you?
I'm good. I can't complain. Just getting ready for this party we have in a few days, and I'm definitely not prepared.
Oh, my gosh. I know how that goes. Well, bless your heart.
What can I do for you? Is everything okay?
Yeah. So this is okay. Sorry. I wanted to call you and discuss something with you.
I had a few parents call about food allergies. Is that what this is about?
Oh.
Oh, no. Thank God she doesn't have any food allergies. But I'm calling you because this is kind of like an awkward thing. So I don't know how to sugarcoat this, but it involves your husband.
Oh, my husband.
Yeah, so please, don't worry. He's not, cheating on you or anything. But I don't know if you know this or if he's told you, but the other day, I was picking up Delilah, and I realized after going to your house that I actually know your husband. And we used to date.
Yeah, and?
You don't seem surprised by this.
I mean, shoot, he's not looking to date now, if that's what you're wondering. We're married, so.
Okay, hold on. I'm married too, so, I don't know how much he's told you. We kind of had a weird breakup, so I'm just feeling a little uncomfortable.
Do you feel this way because you still have feelings for him, or I'm genuinely confused.
No.
You know why it's
come
a
on,
big
Alice.
deal, or anyone would be uncomfortable. He's told me all about you.
Okay, so he told you about this.
Yeah, he said it was a really hard breakup, and when you got dumped, he didn't want to hurt you and everything.
Dumped?
Yeah,
I didn't get
exactly.
dumped.
So I understand. I'm a woman first. I totally get it.
No, first of all, I didn't get dumped. I dumped him.
Oh, God. No, just let it.
Well, listen, honey, everybody gets dumped. It's okay. It's no need to be embarrassed. It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Okay, what?
I mean, I haven't, but I can imagine the pain of getting dumped.
Wow. No. That's not what happened.
Yeah, and I know Danelle comes with it. And listen, you have nothing to worry about. Our daughters, they like each other. We can kind of leave it at that.
You need to understand, I dumped him, and he was just awkward and resentful after that, and this is not cool.
Okay, do you see a therapist at all, or have you ever considered that? Because if not, you definitely should.
Oh my God.
Okay. Wow.
Wait, what is all of this?
Yeah, that's the sound of an entire morning show being on this phone call with you because you're on the radio right now, Alice.
Hey, Alice.
Oh, my God.
We're Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We're trying to help out Dana with this awkward conversation that she was trying to have with you about your daughters and
the
dating history between them.
So she goes on the radio? Okay.
Well, she
yeah.
wanted advice, but that's not the advice we gave her. No.
We were expecting you to be surprised by the news that Dana had a relationship in the past with your husband.
Because it was definitely a surprise to Dana.
Oh, yeah. No, my husband and I talked already. We know what's going on. She's someone of the past, and I feel like she may still be a little hurt.
Yeah.
I'm not hurt, Alice. I'm just calling you to let you know that we were dating just in case you didn't know, and then you say I was lying or hiding something from you. He was a complete loser after.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Okay, here's the thing, Dana. It feels like Alice is maybe being a little bit more of the adult here.
Yeah.
But she's lying. They're lying. That doesn't make me feel comfortable to come over to their house.
Okay.
Matter who broke up with who? Yeah, you're a married woman. It was 9 years ago. You found a husband. You had the kids. You did the dream.
Because couples that lie together stay together. That's the saying.
Okay, so just now that you know, Alice, can we move forward from this? What's the
we already moved forward.
Yeah.
If you are involving the radio and you have all these feelings and all these things going on in your mind, I just want to make sure you're okay because we're definitely okay over here.
Okay, so Dana, I guess ball's in your court here because it sounds like Alice has known about the past relationship and has no concerns about it.
As long as she doesn't want my husband, I'm good to go.
Okay.
Does not sound like she does.
Dana, can you verbally acknowledge that you are not interested in Alice's husband?
I am not interested in your husband, babe.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Hey, so the kids can be friends.
Yeah, so when the birthday party happens, are you comfortable now going over there, Dana?
I think for this first birthday party, I'm just going to drop her off and have you guys do it. Maybe we can just have a one-on-one after or something and just go with the flow.
No.
I don't want to ruin the
No, that's fine. I just want our girls to be able to play together and get to know one another. Like, that's all that matters.
Alice seems like the most chill, go with the flow mom ever.
I know, seriously.
Dana, I think that maybe we should...
Don't say therapy.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's a good chance for you to go over to the house for the birthday party. You can be the better person, walk in there, write a note, and put it under the husband's pillow saying, just to be clear, I broke up with you. Just so it's straight.
No, I don't want to be petty, but that is a good idea.
Oh, okay. Sticky notes. They're nice and small. He won't see them until he goes to bed.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that you lied is absolutely horrific, and quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kang alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you're the fans. You're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator. In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in, like, Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had, like, some Jehovah's Witness guilt there,
Yeah. Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no, hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
You're listening to an iHeart podcast. You're listening to an iHeart podcast.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that you lied is absolutely horrific, and quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kang alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you're the fans. You're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator.
In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in like Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had like some Jehovah's Witness guilt there. Yeah.
Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no, hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
Hey, you made it to the podcast. Welcome. And we tried a thing in December.
Yeah, we did.
Right? What'd we do, Alexis?
We started putting Awkward Tuesdays on a Sunday.
Totally makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
Breaking the laws of the internet.
Yeah.
It's not awkward for that day.
And we asked you, do you like it? Do you want us to keep doing it? Overwhelmingly, people commented on our Spotify page that yes, please keep doing them. Wow. Definitely keep it up. I could binge this all day. And one person even said, this is pretty mid.
Hey,
so,
good.
I love a pretty mid comment.
Hey, Jeff is commenting. I'm glad.
So listen, you're stuck with your Awkward Tuesdays on Sunday.
Ooh.
Yeah, and if you want to hear a full hour of our show, we do a brand new show every day, Monday through Friday. Just go to the Brooke and Jeffrey main feed. But for now, let's make things a little weird and get awkward.
They say no good deed goes unpunished. Well, one of our listeners tried a good deed to help out his old high school crush, and now he thinks he may have ruined it forever.
Oh, no.
That's why it's Brooke and Jeffrey to the rescue.
Oh, wow.
Can we swoop in and save him from the bonehead mistake he made while driving a bakery store delivery truck?
Oh, wow. What?
Once you hear it, you'll understand why his old crush is so angry at him in your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call right now.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
What I love about classic Hallmark movies is how realistic and relatable they are.
Oh, totally, Jeff.
Because who hasn't taken a trip to a small town and fallen in love with the hunky widower who runs the local reindeer farm?
I mean, not to mention all the innkeepers I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many innkeepers.
Yeah.
And all the businesses going out of business.
Yeah.
They need help, Jeff.
But they're all ripped, too.
Oh, super
I mean, they're in touch with nature, but in between dumbbell curls, they will take a pause to connect with you.
I gotta tell you, as someone from an actual small town, so many hotties.
Yes. Oh, it's just so realistic and so relatable. We've all been there, at least in our minds. But one of our listeners has literally been there because he describes his life as a failed Hallmark film.
What?
And needs our help on finally getting his happy ending. So let's talk to Dave. Dave, welcome to the show.
Hey, how's it going?
Dave, if you don't have a 6-pack or at least a 4-pack, hang up.
Yeah.
You don't count then.
We should make that rule all the time.
Oh, I got 8.
He's got an 8-pack.
Oh,
okay.
8-pack. Okay.
All right, we will accept you into our arms and try and help you out. But you mentioned that your life isn't going quite the way that you thought it was going to be going. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, at least this aspect of it, like, so there's this girl that I used to have a crush on in high school.
Oh, okay.
What's her name?
Her name's Chloe.
Chloe.
Which I think is such a pretty name.
Oh, you still have a crush.
This was back when I was like really dorky, so I didn't really do anything about it in high school.
Okay.
But then years later, like more recently, I randomly run into her on a ski trip.
Ooh.
And we hit it off. We're like racing each other down the slope.
What? Wait, did you recognize her immediately?
Right away. And it took her a second to recognize me because I looked a lot different. She was like, wait, Dave from high school.
She remembered your name, too. That's good. I don't remember anybody's names ever, so.
Oh, wow.
Reconnected right on the ski slopes.
That is very Hallmarky.
Yeah. So we got to talking, and it turns out she's still in our hometown, and she owns a bakery there, which is extremely charming.
Oh my gosh.
Hallmark cliche.
Oh my God, is she going to get frosting on her face and you're going to have to wipe it off and then kiss her?
Oh my gosh.
That is actually adorable.
Yeah, it's like the perfect meet cute, It's like all happening organically.
Were you able to finagle another meetup?
Yeah, so I told her that I'm actually going back home to our hometown for the holidays to see my folks.
Okay.
So it's a couple weeks later. I go to the bakery. She's there. The energy is just like before. But
Cute.
I asked her out for dinner. She said yes. And so we go out, and
Oh
I
my
can tell she's like really stressed out.
Is she nervous?
Oh, wait, at dinner she's stressed?
Yeah, well, I was wondering if she was nervous or whatever, but then she tells me that her delivery driver quit. So she has all these orders to fulfill, and she can't physically do it.
There's the plot.
Oh
That's
my
it.
God.
That is the plot. Oh my
You jumped in and saved the day. You better have.
So I told her, I was like, I can drive the truck for you. I've got nothing else to do. I'm just like
Stop.
hanging out with my family. So
So did she take you up on it? Okay.
yes,
Oh.
she lets me help, and she's really grateful for the offer. And we did kiss that night.
Oh my God, cute. And then you got to spend days with each other because now you're helping her out at the bakery.
Although you're not supposed to kiss the people that you work for.
Yeah, also, how much is she paying you? What are the benefits here?
That's not necessarily true, Jeff. I've kissed a lot of people I worked with.
I know. Look how your career has turned out. But
No, I mean, that's generally the rule. But yeah, it's like kind of a different situation, right? So like I show up in the morning really early. I get the truck and I'm doing deliveries for her, and it's like actually fun. I'm driving around just like dropping off baked goods to people. People are really happy.
That's amazing.
So you're spreading joy. You're making her happy. Everything sounds whimsical.
I know.
What is wrong?
Nothing sounds awkward to this
I know.
point.
It sounds beautiful.
Well, there's this big hill in our hometown, and it's this like notorious kind of hill, and I should have known better, but I parked on the hill, and I don't think I put the parking brake on, or the parking brake was faulty, but it doesn't matter. Like it rolled down and it crashed.
You crashed her van?
Yeah, I wasn't even in it, It just rolled down.
Oh, dude.
No.
It just hit this big cement wall.
Oh, my God.
It
Oh
couldn't
my
have been a wall
God.
made of pillows.
Is the
It
wall-
had to be cement wall.
Okay?
You guys, small
No.
businesses can't take on expenses like that.
How did Chloe react when you told her?
She couldn't believe it. It was such a massive, disappointment for her, because I offered to help out and then I messed it up. I feel terrible. And, I offered to pay for damages to the truck and everything, but
You don't want to do that. That's a lot of money.
it's been a few weeks, and yeah, she's not talking to me anymore. So I know this is an awkward conversation to have, but, I'm trying to convince her to forgive my mistake, give me a second chance, and just seeing each other again, at least one more time.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the last thing she said to you?
Well, honestly, I'm not sure if I can say it on the radio, because there were a lot of words that probably wouldn't be okay for the radio.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try one of them. Let's see how it goes.
Not happy.
Just say one.
No? Just pass.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
the good thing is you haven't talked to her since, so hopefully she's had some time to calm down and process.
I just say get the dump button ready, Jeff.
Yeah.
Some swearing.
Fireworks might happen when we come back and try and call the girl you used to have a crush on in high school and tell her, hey, sorry for crashing your bakery delivery truck into a cement wall.
You want to hang out sometime?
Yeah. But you're calm now, right? We're going to do it with
It'll work,
your
Jeff.
awkward Tuesday phone call right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Today, we're dealing with the case of Hallmark movie gone wrong. Featuring our listener Dave with his chiseled 8-pack, who ran into his old high school crush while on a ski trip recently. They reconnected, and he found out she worked at a bakery back in their hometown.
Which we laughed because that's literally a Hallmark
So
storyline.
cliche. And she didn't have a delivery driver to fill all of her orders.
Oh no, he quit days before Christmas.
So Dave boldly volunteered to step in and accidentally crashed her delivery truck into a cement wall, ruining not just the orders, but their chance at a true Hallmark love.
In his defense,
And
he
also-
wasn't inside when it crashed.
Okay, her business, Jeff.
Yeah, that's the whole business.
Yeah.
actually.
I mentioned he ruined the orders, yeah.
Probably a little bit more than that.
Okay, if you want to find the sad part about it, we can really focus in on that. But the thing is, now he wants our help to make things right with
Yes.
Chloe. Just needs a little bit of advice on how to get back into her good graces. So, Brooke and Jose, what do you guys think?
Wait, have you talked to her since she was, cussing and super in the moment?
I've only been texting, but we haven't actually gotten on the phone to talk.
Okay, so this is your first opportunity for a real apology, like a calm one after the emotions have died down. You need to just tell her how sorry you are.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
You need to grovel.
And then-
fall on the sword.
and if you already offered to pay for her van, what you need to do is if she doesn't take you up on that again, then you say, all right, I've got to make this right. Please let me take you skiing.
Yeah.
Bam. Suddenly you're on a date together on the ski hill.
Yes, and then offer to pay for like 6 more vans.
All right. So Brooke's advice, like it always is have the man apologize. But
He's the one that crashed the van, Jess.
No, I get it. It's always the guy's fault. So what do you think, Dave? Is that helpful?
Not even a thing.
Yeah, no, that's helpful. I mean, now that the emotions have died down a little bit, if I say sorry now, maybe it'll resonate with her a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. But you can't just say it. You have to sound it.
Yeah, well, you are sorry, so it will
he
be
does
sincere.
sound it. Yeah.
Oh, then what was the advice?
That's the advice. Just be sincere.
Oh.
Apologize.
Soul searching and therapy brought him to this advice.
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
Try to make it up to her.
There's no trick to this one. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay.
you just got to go
Yeah,
and
you're
do
right.
it.
All right.
And ask her to go skiing. It's a good addition.
Oh, yeah. End it with that. That's going to be a nice touch.
All right. And then Brooke will offer to pay for the truck if it goes well. So here we go.
No.
I'm going to dial Chloe's number and let you make your Awkward Tuesday phone call.
All right.
All right. We'll jump in if we feel like you need a little bit of help, but here we go.
Hello.
Chloe, hey, it's Dave.
Oh my God. What do you want?
Hey, it's really good to hear your voice. Listen, I know I've apologized before, but I just wanted to say again how sorry I am for everything that happened, and I just wanted to check in with you and see how you're doing.
You mean since you've crashed my delivery truck and threw a giant wrench in my business? I'm doing great, Dave. I'm doing so great.
You're great. Okay, well, that's actually really, really good to hear.
I was being sarcastic. Why are you calling me?
Look, I just need to know how I can make it up to you. Like, I offered to pay for the truck, even though the accident wasn't 100% my fault, I think.
I'm sorry, it wasn't your fault. You crashed my truck.
Well, yeah, but that could have happened to anybody. I mean, the truck seemed like it needed...
No, because after it happened, you then ate all of the cupcakes from one of the orders.
Okay, well, they weren't going to get there in time, and I'm like not going to wait forever for the cops to show up. I was hungry. That was the only thing around to eat.
Ate the product, Dave. Do you realize I had to rebake the entire order?
Oh my God.
Look, I'm just letting you know, like, regardless of who ate what,
you were the one who ate everything. So it's not a question of who. It is you that ate everything.
Look, this has affected me just as much as you. I mean, I've been going to therapy to like cope with my feelings about.
You told me you went out to the desert and did ayahuasca for 2 days.
It was just soul searching, it's a kind of therapy.
It's not therapy. It's doing drugs, Dave.
Okay. This isn't going like I thought it would.
Yeah, you think? I don't really know what your purpose is of calling me.
Well, I've been doing a lot of work on myself, obviously, and I think I'm doing better. And I'm just wondering if there's any chance you'll get over it and we can go out again. I'll take the skiing.
Awkward.
You'll get over
And
it.
chance.
He offered to pay for skiing.
Wow.
God. That was tough. Hi.
That was painful.
What's going on?
Oh,
Hey.
What's going on with you?
We just witnessed the worst apology we may have ever heard.
There was some apologies in there, but Chloe, you're on the radio right now with a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a segment that we
Oh my
do.
God.
It's called the Awkward Tuesday phone call, which
It's like it can't get worse, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, it could be like free promotion for your bakery business, so that's good.
I mean, I'm not good at these things. I really needed help. I don't know.
Yeah, we could tell. So look, Chloe, we're trying to help Dave make his apology sound more sincere because he really does feel bad.
And it's so crazy, Chloe, because when he talked to us before we called you, he was so sincere and so just regretful of what had happened, and he felt like an idiot, and he wished he could take it back.
He also didn't mention the cupcakes.
Yeah,
that part was new to us. We didn't hear about that.
Yeah, you ate the product, bro?
Listen, the cupcakes were like not an important part of it. The van obviously was the main thing, and the main main thing is that I'd feel really, really bad about everything that happened.
Yeah, you feel bad because you're coming down off of your ayahuasca trip. Look, we didn't realize that this was the scenario, Chloe, but
Yeah, there's more layers than we knew.
clearly we missed some parts. He absolutely did screw up. He is very sorry.
He admits that.
Is there any chance that maybe you're being just like a little bit harsh with the judgment? Because
Why are you worried that way, Jeffrey?
I'm just saying, maybe I want to hear from Chloe.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm assuming that he probably failed to mention that he was 2 hours late to start the delivery, and also he smelled like rum.
Oh,
Rum
man.
goes great with cake.
And ayahuasca.
No, that was just my cologne. That was just my cologne.
I see. Captain Morgan's. That's the one that you got.
I was on vacation and I offered to show up, and honestly, she's lucky I agreed to deliver for her at all.
See, okay, listen. I think this is where you both went wrong. You shouldn't have mixed love and business. If you would have never volunteered, none of this bad stuff would have happened.
That's actually a really good point, Brooke. Never ask anybody you know personally to help you during the holiday season.
I didn't ask him to help me. I offered to pay him, and he made me pay him up front.
Oh, wait,
my God.
Wait, was it volunteer?
Paid?
Okay, but she didn't tip me.
Dave! Dave, you crashed the car and ate the cupcakes.
And you made it sound like this whole thing was out of generosity and the kindness of your heart. You didn't say that you were getting paid to do
You got a
this.
side job while you're home for this
It's like the cupcake swindler came back to town.
I mean, it was minimum wage. I didn't ask for anything more than that, and I thought it would be weird if she didn't pay me.
You didn't even deserve that much money, Dave.
You probably need to honestly give this a little bit more time before you start asking for forgiveness.
No, I think that he just needs to be done. They're done.
No, I say give it a few years.
No.
Check in with her. Chloe, when would you like him to check back in with you to see if you'll forgive him?
He can lose my number completely. I'm not interested in seeing Dave ever again.
There we go.
Okay.
I think he just got banned from a cupcake shop.
Banned for the bakery. That's a new title.
Yeah.
Probably the only bakery in that whole town, too. He's
Yeah,
no more baked goods for him.
Yeah.
Well, there was one thing that I haven't said yet, which I was hoping would be an exciting piece of news, but I lost my job in the city just last week, so I'm moving back home, actually.
Shocking.
Chloe, he needs a place to live. Can he live with you?
I'm hanging up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You should.
Well, happy holidays.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that you lied is absolutely horrific, and quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kang alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day, covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you, the fans, you're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator.
In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had some Jehovah's Witness skills there. Yeah.
Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no, hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
You're listening to an iHeart podcast. You're listening to an iHeart podcast.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that she lied is absolutely horrific, and quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you, the fans, you're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kang alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator. In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in like Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had like some Jehovah's Witness guilt there. Yeah.
Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no, hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
All right, we pulled you last week. Hey, welcome to the Second Date podcast, by the way. It is Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. Be home with the Second Date update. We said in a poll that we moved Awkward Tuesday from Sunday to
Tuesday!
Hey!
Yay!
Did you think it was brilliant or a terrible choice? Believe it or not, 71% of people said brilliant.
Hey, they can keep track of the day of the week now.
Yeah, exactly. It makes a lot more sense. It's happening right now.
Yeah.
Welcome to your Awkward Tuesday phone call.
If a friend calls you at 11 o'clock at night and demands to come over because they have to tell you something in person and it can't wait.
Oh my gosh.
It's probably good news, right?
I would hope.
Oh, maybe they just finished watching Love Island. A lot of gossip.
Yeah. Or maybe they found an extra McNugget in their McDonald's bag.
Guys.
They just saved 15% by switching insurance providers.
Yeah, no.
No?
It's not an 11 p.m. call kind of.
Okay, well, unfortunately for our listener, his buddy called him to drop a huge bomb about his girlfriend.
Oh, no.
And now he needs our help getting the truth from her about what really happened.
Oh.
Too bad it wasn't a chicken nugget.
Maybe it's a good thing that happened. We're going to find out when we do your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Is there any circumstance where you're out somewhere and you see a friend's significant other doing something that they shouldn't be doing, and you decide to keep your mouth shut? Because, I mean, you can rationalize it in your head, like, you know what? It's not really any of my business. I don't want to jump to conclusions and stir up drama if that's not really what's going on. My eyesight really isn't that good anyway. That could have just been a mannequin, and I'm totally seeing things.
So you're not saying it's just like, you caught him eating ice cream on a non-cheat day.
Yeah.
No?
Is there any chance you do that, or do you go tell your friend immediately what you saw?
Well, it depends.
It depends
Jeff.
on the relationship with your friend.
Yeah, is someone grocery shopping with somebody I don't know, or are they literally making out?
Why, did you guys see something?
No, we didn't see see anything. I just
Why?
don't
Why aren't
know
you
the
telling me?
scenario.
Why aren't you sure?
I don't think I would tell you.
Oh.
No.
Oh, Jeff, I'd
Thanks,
tell you.
friend.
I'd tell you, and I'd show you. I'd be like, this is how they kiss.
See, this is exactly what happened to our listener, Jacob, who is left dealing with a very bizarre situation now, and he does not know how to proceed. Jacob, hey, man, are you holding up okay?
Honestly, you guys, not really.
Oh, no.
dude.
Oh, my God. I'm dying. Who, what, where, all of it.
Okay, so I've been seeing this woman, her name is Shannon, for about half a year now. We don't live together or anything, but I'd say it's been going pretty good for the most part.
I thought this was going to be about someone you saw that we had to call the friend. This is about you?
Yeah, this one's about me.
Dang,
Oh,
okay.
So, Shannon and I will have nights where we hang out, we do stuff together, but then other nights we're apart, do things where we hang out with your friends, and I mean, it's healthy, you know?
I disagree. You should be spending 24/7 with them, but, you know, that's just my clingy nature.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, we're not living together. Schedules are not framed around one another.
Right. You have your own lives. That's totally normal.
Balance. One night, she was out with her friends, whatever.
Okay.
I got a weird call around like 11 from a friend of mine, my friend Omar. And Omar was like, hey, are you home? Because I got to come over and tell you something. And he was like, really kind of on edge about it.
Come over, too, is
exactly
huge.
what I was going to say. If a friend says I need to tell you something to your face, I'll be like, friendship's over, dude. Sorry. What? I can't handle it. I don't like anything. Sorry.
Okay, that must be pretty serious if he's, like, demanding to go see you.
Yeah, no, I knew it was important. So I was like, all right, come over, whatever. He stops by. He tells me that he saw Shannon out at this place called Crystal Lounge.
Oh, sounds like a shady place.
She was with a guy, and she was wearing an engagement ring.
Huh?
What, on her ring finger?
Are you sure that this guy's good at left and right? I have made that mistake before.
Dude, I have friends that don't even know what that finger is.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the thing. I was trying to defend Shannon. I was like, nah, you're wrong.
Rationalize, yeah.
But he was pretty adamant, and that's why he had to tell me face to face. He saw what he saw.
Well, did he mention anything like specific, like if they were kissing or holding hands
She
or
was
doing?
wearing an engagement ring, Jeff.
You never put a ring on
Well,
that
maybe
finger.
it was just like her friend's engagement ring that she was trying on for fun.
Yeah, girls do it all the
You
time,
girls
right,
are
girls?
always swapping jewelry and clothes. And...
Always at the bar, just casually putting on my friend's wedding
Oh, which
ring.
reminds me, Brooke, I'll take your wedding ring off right now. Thanks for letting me
Yeah,
before the break.
and I'll give you your
That
shirt
doesn't
back after the
happen.
segment. So, like, did he mention anything specific like that?
So Omar said they were like physically close to each other, but he didn't see any overly romantic gestures happen. So I'm like, all right, it's probably just a friend, and she's wearing some kind of fake engagement ring.
I mean, I will say, I have some really hot friends that will wear fake engagement rings so they don't get hit on.
Oh.
And I totally get that. And don't get me wrong, you guys, like, I feel like I'm dating up. She is very attractive. So I see her the next day. And I bring it up thinking it's going to be, like 30-second conversation. She's going to laugh. She's going to, but she was like, I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, no.
What kind of answer is that?
Oh, that's an immediate feeling of guilt.
I try to bring it up a few more times, and then Shannon got upset and she stormed out.
What? Why would
She got mad at you?
Yeah, because
She got
anyone
mad at
who's
me.
caught in a lie gets upset. That's how it works. It's like anybody who's accused of cheating will be like, no, you were cheating.
Yeah. Oh, you're
Like,
spying
what?
on me?
But that's the thing is, I wanted to give her like the benefit of the doubt, and I wasn't trying to be aggressive about it or like accusing her, right?
Yeah.
And now she's not answering my calls. This was just the other night, just this week, and so I need advice. I need advice on how to handle it. Cause
Can I ask you, are you still hoping that she's not cheating? Like, there's still a possibility.
No, he's hoping
for
that she is cheating.
No,
What kind
I
of
mean,
question
like,
is that?
In my mind, there's no possibility that she's not cheating.
Okay, well,
like,
you know what
I'm
see what you're saying. Everybody in this room is kind of in agreement. It looks really bad for her right now, and it's very, very likely that something is happening behind your back here.
I feel like we have not discounted the fact she could be a jewelry heist person.
Yeah,
And
okay.
have access to lots of jewelry, and
Okay.
she's scared because we just caught her.
That is a pretty frequent thing that we get on this show.
I mean, like, you want to what? You want to get the truth out of her?
Well, yeah, I really am still holding out hope for it to just be something that she's like embarrassed about, doesn't know how to bring it up.
Yeah, I mean, I was embarrassed that I was with my fiance.
Yeah, with my other family.
Yeah.
I think that's a highly likely possibility when we call her here.
Dude, her husband may answer.
Yeah.
Or her kids.
They probably haven't gotten married yet.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
She's close with him.
Anyway.
He's engaged. Now I
You
get
didn't
it.
see a wedding band.
Right.
Yeah.
That's totally different. No, Jake, I'm sorry that you're going through this, but we're going to try and give you a little bit of advice here before we call your girlfriend Shannon and let you ask her the question, what was going on when my friend saw you out the other night at a lounge wearing an engagement ring with another guy?
No matter what happens, like, you're the winner out of this. She's the sucky one.
Okay, you don't have to hit on him now. He's still with somebody. Brooke, so we'll get to that in a second. Your Awkward Tuesday phone call is coming up right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
If you're just joining us for the Awkward Tuesday phone call, this is what we know.
Okay.
Our listener, Jacob, has a girlfriend of about half a year. She was spotted out recently at a lounge with a different guy wearing an engagement ring.
I feel like I need to be taking notes, Jeff.
So right there,
Yep.
that's weird.
Not good.
When Jacob brought it up to her in a fun way, he expected her to laugh and explain, oh, it's just a stupid situation. I had to wear it. It was a big joke.
Yeah.
But no, she got upset and left and has not spoken to him since.
Yikes.
That's why he needs our advice today on what to say to get his girlfriend to just tell him the truth of what is really going on.
Yeah.
It's the least that he deserves.
That's
Brooke,
right.
what's your advice to Jacob?
Man, Jacob, it's not looking good.
That's not really advice.
I'm just like preparing you, because if all of those things are what happened for real, then it's 100% she's cheating. Like, there's no way around it, right? Like,
All right, Brooke, can I get advice on how to handle this?
Yes.
Yes.
This has been pretty hopeless so far.
You just told him the situation.
You are going to take control of this situation.
Okay.
All right. And you are going to tell her, you need to tell me the truth now. You need to rip
All right.
it off like a
Demand it,
Band-Aid.
yeah.
Rip it off like a Band-Aid, because if she waits any longer, it's only going to get worse. Like, you deserve the truth. And if she has ever respected you,
kidding.
ever, in the time that she's known you, now is the time to show that.
There it is. Well
All right,
said.
yeah, thank you.
There was actually a little bit of advice in there. Good job.
A
Brooke.
little.
Can we edit out the whole front of that part?
Every week I give great advice.
Okay. Jose, what about you? What do you think
Well,
Jacob needs to remember?
You need to make her feel comfortable. Remind her, honey, I want you to know first I love you, okay? And whatever you say in this conversation, I promise not to judge.
What?
We listen and we don't judge.
That's a TikTok trend.
It's an
Okay.
internet therapy trend, not TikTok.
You know what?
And I
You
think
do
if you
judge.
practice it, then maybe she will be comfortable to open
I
up
think
with you.
actually all of us could take that advice in this room. We should listen and not judge her yet.
But judging is
Because
the
there
fun
could be a logical explanation for this. We're all going to look really stupid if
No,
we're being as
no.
hateful as Brooke is towards her already.
She would have just said the logical thing if it was logical, Jeff. She wouldn't have, like, run out of the room
You know what?
upset.
I don't want to
Alexis?
look stupid, so I'll listen and then judge.
Okay, yes. And then we can look
Hybrid,
stupid.
that's
Whatever
normal
it
life.
was.
Don't get me wrong, you guys. If this doesn't go my way, I am fully welcome to judge.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Exactly.
We give you permission.
That's actually what we do best on the show.
Yes.
But let's call her. We'll see if Shannon picks up, and then we'll step away and let you make your awkward call. We'll be here if you feel like you need a little bit of help, okay? Good luck.
Hello?
Hey, it's me.
I said I don't feel like talking right now.
No, we need to talk right now. What do you mean not feel like talking right now? That's not fair.
Because you just seem really upset about something that, honestly, I do not feel like talking about.
Well, I don't. How do you think I should feel about it? Like, what I want to get this. I want to get this over with. I want to hash this out and move on. So,
Okay, then just, you know what? Just move on. What do we have to hash out? We don't have to hash out anything.
No, okay, sorry. Am I not supposed to be upset when my buddy comes to me saying that you have an engagement ring on and you're hanging with some other guy? Like, what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
No, I'm sorry.
What do you think?
I'm serious, all right? I deserve an explanation here. Like, it's my understanding, we've been together for 6 months now. Like, we're boyfriend and girlfriend, and my understanding, we're not seeing other people. So, am I wrong here?
Jacob, I don't want to hurt you.
It's a little late for that. You just need to tell me whatever the truth is, okay? I can handle it.
It's hard to explain.
Well, can you try? Can you try for me here? Please, Shannon.
Well, you know my friend Sierra, right?
Yeah, I know Sierra.
Okay, so a couple of months ago, she set up this like hangout with some old friends. She was saying we hadn't seen them in a while. Could I just come and catch up?
What does this have to do with us?
I'm getting there. This isn't easy, okay? So one of the guys who was there at the hang, he was my ex.
So what? What does that even mean?
So we hooked up, and I didn't know what to say to you because you're so sweet to me. I couldn't.
My God.
And I started dating him again, and I know it's messed up. I know, but in my head, I was like, I've always just wanted to have a forever relationship, be married, and so I had it in my head that I was just going to say yes to whoever proposed first.
Oh,
what? And he proposed a few nights ago.
Oh my God.
So, wait, sorry. You're really engaged? I really thought there'd be some other reason to it.
No. I'm engaged to someone else. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
Oh my God.
What is that? What's going on?
Oh man.
Shannon.
Okay.
Oh my God, Shannon.
We heard everything, Shannon.
We've been listening to this call
Who is this?
you're on the radio right now with a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. We're doing something called Awkward Tuesday Phone Call.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Look,
I'm on the radio?
Yeah.
You weren't answering my calls, and I didn't know how to address this with you. I've been trying, and so I called the radio station to help me get a hold of you.
Yeah, and
Oh my God, I can't believe you did this on the radio.
Maybe you shouldn't have been cheating.
Yeah. We do a lot of these phone calls, I'll tell you, Shannon, and we don't normally get a lot that end like this. Usually it's somebody playing a joke. There's some hilarious misunderstanding.
I was waiting for the funny part.
Me too. But it turns out, Shannon, you're just a two-timing cheater.
Okay,
Oh my
sorry.
God.
And she said, I'm sorry. She said that she can't believe this. No, I'm sorry. I can't believe that
There
you're
it is,
actually
Jacob.
engaged and you hid all of this from me.
Like, how long were you dating before you were engaged to this guy?
Who are you? Why do I have to answer questions to you? I don't even know who I'm talking to at this point.
Well,
You think I'm just going to answer some questions for some people I've never talked to before?
well, yeah, it's pretty valid to the situation.
Because we're Jacob's friend, and we're defending Jacob.
You're not
and
Jacob's friend. He called the radio station. Now he's your friend?
Yeah.
Everyone's
He
our
is.
friend. If you
He
look
is.
at us
No,
in the right
we're
way.
really clingy. You don't know us.
Jacob is my friend. Like, I still want him to be part of my life.
No.
Sorry,
Wait,
what?
after all of this, you think Jacob would still want to be around you?
That's so insulting to call him your friend.
Couldn't we stay friends? Like, I
Are you
even
insane?
asked my fiance to have our wedding in like a year so you could have some time to heal because you are a good friend and I want you there. I want you in my life.
You're
Okay.
going to delay your wedding a year so that your current boyfriend can get over you?
Well, that's
so
kind
that he can go to the
I have
wedding?
never heard of that.
Jacob?
I mean, are you insane? It's got to be a joke.
Well, what does your schedule look like next summer?
I would joke. I wouldn't joke. You're a special guy.
Oh, okay, I was joking. Jeez.
My schedule next year is figuring out when she's on her honeymoon and burning up her apartment.
Wait, let's bring it back a couple notches.
Remember, Jacob, we're on tape here, so this can be used in the court of law.
I can help you.
No,
Alexis.
Alexis,
You're
the
not
best
helping either.
revenge is to move on, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, listen.
You guys, you don't know me, but I'm not a bad person. Yes, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I should have broken up with Jacob earlier, but I'm not a bad person.
Maybe. Did you say maybe?
Jacob, are you willing to call this strike one and give it two more strikes? You know, for in the name of friendship.
Yeah.
I think all 9 innings are over.
Okay.
Sports analogy. I like it.
Hey, I wish Jacob well. I hope he has a great life.
You are
someone to love him.
something else.
I don't know what to say to you, Shannon, honestly, but Jacob.
What's your best in life, Jeff?
Yeah, sure.
Knowing Jeff, he's going to send you a wedding present.
Yeah, Jeff will feel guilty.
I do perform at weddings, so you can hire me. But Jacob, the good news is you got the truth. Right? That's what you were after here the whole time.
And you only wasted 6 months on this relationship. I mean, that's another positive.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? Since we're friends, legitimately, let's go out, spend the rest of the week drinking. I'm up for it.
Wait, what? Did you
He's
just
talking
ask
to us or her?
You mean us, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Please.
yeah. Okay,
Yes. Drinks on Jacob. Cool.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that you lied is absolutely horrific, and quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you, the fans, you're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kang alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator. In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in like Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had like some Jehovah's Witness guilt there. Yeah.
Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no. Hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
You're listening to an iHeart podcast. You're listening to an iHeart podcast.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that you lied is absolutely horrific, and quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you, the fans, you're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kang alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws Podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator.
In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in like Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had like some Jehovah's Witness guilt there. Yeah.
Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no, hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
Hey, it's Brooke and Jeffrey, and this is the Second Date Podcast. You found it. Yes. So a month ago, 2 months ago, Alexis?
2.
We tried out the Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Yes.
Because if you didn't realize, we are a full radio show, and we do a lot of other things outside of the second date. And so we're like, okay, y'all love the second date update. Yeah. We love that. Would you also like this little relationship segment as well?
And you guys did.
Oh, my God. Overwhelmingly. Yes. Yay. Yes. The Awkward Tuesday goes up on Sunday right now, which made no sense.
Yeah.
And it has been one of the most downloaded segments of the podcast for the last 2.5 months. So in honor of that, we are going to add some sort of clarity to the situation. And we are going to start playing Awkward Tuesdays on Tuesday.
Hey. Wow. We are geniuses.
I know, pretty innovative. So thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the comments.
Yes, all of it.
We're going to make a little more sense. And right now is your Awkward Tuesday phone call on Tuesday.
You know, our show really is all about bringing people together.
Yeah, for sure.
Against all odds. That's what we try to do. Getting a 10 to agree to slum it with a 2.
That's right.
Convincing a woman to give her ex-boyfriend one more chance.
Oh, come on.
He's changed.
He means he's sorry for the 18th time.
Yeah, he promises he'll never make out with your mom again. 4 times, that was enough.
I believe it.
So we're all about bringing people together. That's why one of our listeners asked us for help turning a woman down.
Whoa.
It's a little flummoxed.
Oh, boy.
Well, although I do have to reject Brooke's advances every day. Okay. So maybe this is actually right up our alley.
Jeffrey.
Hey.
I'm not hitting on you.
Okay.
We're just coworkers.
Whoa, Brooke.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
She's turning up the heat a little bit on the conversation. But it is important for him because if he can't do this, his job is going to be on the line.
Oh.
You're going to hear why when we do your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call right now.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Jose recently mentioned on the show how excited he was when he received a text message from me outside of work.
Yeah, I was. I'm still on that high, Jeff.
I feel like I've heard about this text message more than I've heard
God,
anything
it's
else.
so embarrassing.
Oh, Jeff, be
I was
Jose's
happy.
friend.
No, I try to never text people outside of the workplace, especially when I'm drinking, because I know that anything that I say might come back to haunt me later, just like it did on the show.
Well, you
So
used
I'll
like
never get a
15
text
emojis.
again.
I know. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Don't send me into the dark place again.
Yeah.
I thought that was normal. I was not making fun of you. I was happy.
Not normal.
Look, we all hit rock bottom at a certain point, and that was mine. But it's a good lesson to remember because I know our listener, Jimmy, wishes he had kept his phone in his pocket during a Saturday night out.
Uh-oh.
So, Jimmy, welcome to the show. Tell us how this whole ordeal started for you.
Oh, man, I just want to know what emojis he
Yeah.
used, Jeff. That's what I want to
Could
know.
be worse than mine, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to jump right into it. So I met this wonderful lady on one of the dating apps.
Okay.
And it was one of those times where we actually clicked. It wasn't just a one and done type situation. We started hanging out for, it was like 2 weeks straight. Say 9 or 10 days out of those 2 weeks.
We're all one and done people on this show, so we can't relate, but it sounds really nice.
Doesn't that feel great when you like immediately meet someone, you immediately click, and you feel like you want to, you can't get enough of them. You eventually will, but
But I'm guessing
first,
we're leading into the fact that she's the one that he texted when he was drinking.
Yeah, well, what happened?
Well, one of the days we didn't hang out. I hung out with my fellas, and we were watching a game, and they were, of course, asking me, where you been? in. We haven't heard from you. I kind of told him the whole deal.
Hey, they must have been so happy for you.
Yeah, I mean, they totally were. I mean, they were pushing me and juicing me up.
I was convinced that you were going to die alone, buddy. Oh, good for you.
They're like trading over bet money they had going on.
Yeah, I was starting to worry about that same thing.
Yeah, you were worried about it too. That's
All
awesome.
right.
Well, it sounds like you have a good group of friends. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, all that was great. And as the night went on, we had a few more drinks. They kept asking me more and more questions.
Yeah.
And I started getting a more, loose-lipped. And I kind of told my friends, which is kind of how I felt, that I think this might be the girl I love.
Whoa.
That's so cute.
After only a few weeks?
I mean, I think sometimes you just know.
Yeah, in this situation, it did. I mean, that's all from the time I woke up to the time I slept. She was all I was thinking about.
That's so cute.
He's probably texted all day.
Why is it in past tense, though? Why is it
Yeah.
was
Yeah, well,
thinking about?
All honeymoon phases come to an end.
Oh,
Right.
God, already?
So this is called the Awkward Tuesday phone call. Where does this story turn awkward?
Well, so as that night went on, I continued drinking. A few shots were involved, I believe. And they're like, dude, man, if you feel this way, have you told her? Why don't you tell her?
God.
No.
And that was probably the wrong time for them to kind of push me in that way because...
No, you're right. I'm going to tell her I love her.
No. You never, ever tell a woman that.
Oh, what? Wait.
At no point in your life should that be revealed.
Like you're
Even-
on your wedding day.
No,
you just love the healthy masculinity coming from you right now.
Please tell me you did not admit that to her.
Well, I decided to text her this.
Okay.
Text? Wait,
Yeah.
the
Wait.
first time?
You know what?
I mean,
regardless, FaceTime.
Not even because he's drunk.
I mean, it's had to be a huge
but
moment.
who hasn't done it though? Confess like more than they should have at a drunken night.
Yeah.
Well,
What'd you say?
yeah, you sent that?
Yeah, I mean, it was about a paragraph long. Way too much. Probably a few typos in there, too, I'm sure.
Oh.
No.
Wait, did she reply?
This is the worst part. This is the awkward part.
We haven't heard the worst part yet?
I wish that would have been the situation. I might not even be talking to you all right now.
Oh, no. There were photos involved, too.
No. Woke up the next morning feeling pretty raunchy, as you can imagine, and there was a reply. But the reply was from my boss.
Your boss?
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, wait, you texted your boss?
What?
Wait.
She has the same name.
No.
Wait, this is better, right?
No, you texted your boss a love confession is not better.
True. You're right, sis. Okay.
Okay, but like Brooke said, who hasn't been there and texted their boss drunkenly and confessed their true feelings for them at some point?
What did your boss say? What was the reply back?
So she actually said, we'll talk about this next week with a wink emoji.
Oh, what?
Wait a
Hold
minute. Hold on.
Is she like one of those old people that don't understand how emojis work?
Yeah, because my mom would have sent like red lips or something.
Yeah, the sensual lips get sent by my mom
Yeah.
too. And I'm like, that's not.
Maybe she got like squinty stern emoji with that one?
Could that be it?
Is that what you're thinking?
Well, I was hoping, but then we ended up having a meeting at the office a few days later.
And
she said that she's feeling the same way about me as I feel about her.
Dude.
Wait, and you've never even like thought about your boss like that?
I love that a manager sets a meeting to tell you that she has the same feelings.
Did she have a whole PowerPoint presentation ready to share her feelings back to you?
No.
Dude.
This is so embarrassing for her.
And now you guys know why I need your help.
So you're telling us in where she's confessing that she feels the same way, you don't say anything?
Yeah, I was frozen.
Oh, my
I did not want
gosh.
to lose my job, and I just want things to go back to normal. So I really, really need your all's help on this one.
Oh, my God.
Okay. My God. So,
Well, hey, I'll tell you one thing. You got me on your team, and I'm really good at ruining everything with women.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get on this, brother.
All right.
You
Just
got
a
the
couple
expert.
of jokes from Jose and she'll be turned off.
Yeah. Let me try to hit on her, actually. She'll really run away
Thanks to Jose, we might have some hope because we're going to call your boss and let you talk to her
my
to
God.
say, hey, I didn't mean to say I loved you in a text the other night. Try to get stuff back to normal with your job.
Hey, at least you didn't text your crush, though.
Yeah.
You know,
Really?
right.
Actually-
I think that would have been
I'm
better.
still happy about it.
No.
We'll let you make your awkward Tuesday phone call to your boss right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
We don't have an HR department here anymore.
I only laugh because it's true.
But even with zero repercussions for our actions, we still know not to say I love you to our boss.
Although our boss does have a really cute southern accent.
I do love our boss.
That's not me trying to put blame on our listener, Jimmy, because he did that accidentally during a night out drinking with his buddies. And he meant to send it as an I love you text message confession to the new girl that he'd been seeing, but instead it went to his boss, who shares the same first name. And the worst part is the boss is actually into it.
Yeah. To tell him.
So, Jimmy, I didn't even ask you, what is your boss's name?
It's Veronica.
Veronica, okay. So we're going to call your boss, Veronica, here and let you make this call. First, we need to get you some advice. So, Jose, what are you thinking?
You need to tell her that when you texted her the other night, you didn't think twice about it, the fact that you work together. Your passion took over. But if you think about the logistics, she's the manager, you love your job, so I think you tell her.
Well, it's not always illegal to date someone within the company. You could just need to go tell management.
It's an easy out. Listen.
They have HR probably.
Yeah. But no, just say, look, I think the logistics aren't going to work and we got to separate and just stay where we are.
Okay, you're not telling her that message wasn't for you.
No, because you don't want to let her down and make her feel bad. You just want to say, you know what? It's just not meant to be right now.
Okay, lightly stepping away. Brooke, what do you think?
Well, I mean, your goal is you want things to go back to normal, and I think you need to give up on that dream. Because that ship has sailed, my friend. It is gone. It is left. So we're going plan B, and that's for you to be the villain. You got to make it so she can't love you because you suck.
I love that.
You need to tell her you have a secret family.
Ooh,
what?
Wait,
what?
Yeah.
How's that going to deter her?
Where was that going?
He's already with someone. He forgot to tell her.
He still has to work with her, though. She's going to lose all respect for him.
Nah. Just respect in the bedroom. See, here's the thing. And then you say, listen, if you don't tell anyone about the secret family, I won't tell anyone that you're in love with me. I think it's a pretty good idea.
Jimmy, how do you feel about those pieces of advice? Are you leaning towards either one?
I mean, I guess if I had to choose, I'd probably go with the Jose one.
Yeah, I win again, bro. Take that.
I'm going to tell you right now, she's going to quit her job. You're going to be honeymooning in the Bahamas.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Okay, go for it, buddy. Let's see how this works.
Oh, no.
I love how Brooke describes honeymooning in the Bahamas as a bad thing. But that's okay.
Someone you don't love, it is a bad thing, Jeff.
Well, I don't know. That could be sounding kind of nice. But
that was funny.
We're going to step away here, Jimmy. We're going to dial your boss, Veronica, for you and let you make your awkward Tuesday phone call.
Oh, my God.
Good luck, okay? We'll jump in if you feel like you need a little help. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, Veronica. It's Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. You know what? Speak of the devil, I was just talking about you.
Hopefully good things.
Oh, of course, all good things. By the way, the 9 o'clock meeting tomorrow is moved to 10:30. I'm going to make sure you got that memo because I want to see you there.
Oh my goodness. Veronica, I think before we hook up on that meeting, I think we need something we really need to talk about.
I never said we were hooking up at the meeting, sweetheart, but maybe after.
Sorry, I did not mean hook up at the meeting. Look, anyway, let me tell you why we need to talk.
Good.
You know the text that I sent late Saturday night?
I do know the text.
Honestly, I don't think I thought the whole thing through.
What do you mean you didn't think it through? You are attracted to me, right?
Well, yeah, of course I'm attracted to you. I mean, how could anybody not be attracted to you? But
you just needed a little liquid courage. You had that with your alcohol, and it kind of opened up your mind. And you don't have to worry. We can keep this very, very hush-hush. We don't need anybody at the office to know. And it can be a casual thing. It's okay. I know that I'm older than you, so we can just have it like you're my boy toy.
Did you say boy toy?
Oh, it's just a term of endearment. Don't worry.
The reason I bring it up look, I know we both love our jobs, and I don't know if you thought about it. I just started thinking about it, and I just don't want this to get out in any way and harm either one of us.
Oh, I don't think that you're thinking this whole thing through. I mean, you wouldn't be my first experience at the office, sweetie.
Oh, my goodness.
I probably shouldn't be telling this to you, but you know Luke in marketing?
Yeah, I know Luke. What about him?
Well, we had a little fling for a few months last summer, and nobody in the office knows about it. I mean, don't worry. It's not like I cut him off. We still do stuff every once in a while, but not all the time.
I can't.
Don't worry. You can't. We all can't.
What is going on?
Hey, Veronica, you're on the radio right now with a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
I'm on the radio?
Yeah.
And a podcast.
Yeah. Jimmy is one of our listeners, and he asked for help doing this thing called the Awkward Tuesday phone call.
It sounds like you have a history of...
Yeah. Is there any job openings where you work?
Yeah, do a lot of hot people work?
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Sounds
it.
actually like more fun than where we work.
No, you guys, you shouldn't be doing this.
Guys, look, Veronica is awesome. Do not give her a hard time at all, please.
No, we're not. I'm complimenting her, if anything.
I think that's Jimmy's job.
What?
To give me a hard time.
Oh, Veronica.
Wow, we're going to have to cut that.
This is not the reaction that I was expecting at all. I thought she'd be upset or disappointed, but
Or
if anything,
embarrassed, for God's sake.
if anything, she sounds turned on. I mean, Jimmy, this isn't really what you were going for, was it?
Look, Veronica, here's the deal. And I should have told you this from the very beginning, and I'm sorry, but I actually have an actual lady I met in the last few weeks who's also named Veronica that I am in love with. And that is who the text was intended for. Your name came up in my list when I started typing V, and it was a mistake, and I'd been drinking too much, and that's where this all started.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do you, I mean, that's a lot.
It was a really bad mistake that he made one night, and it kind of just got out of control, and that's why he didn't know how to reel it back in. That's why we're here to help him.
And, I called the radio show, and they gave me this really bad advice, and that's why we're here right now.
Guess what, Jimmy? It was free. Okay, you didn't pay for it. All right?
Well, Jimmy, I don't know what kind of advice they gave you, but that doesn't mean we can't hang out every once in a while. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Veronica, you can't do that.
Why? He's already thinking the name Veronica in the bed, so why not just...
Did he mention that he also has a second family that he abandoned overseas?
It's too late. We're hanging out.
Wow.
I think you need to...
I mean...
Jimmy, I think you need to get your resume together.
I mean, I guess...
I don't know. It sounds like you're going to get a promotion at this job if you stay, so I don't know about that.
Look, all I want to do is I just want this to please just go back to normal. Just act like you didn't see the text, and let's just act like we used to, but when we used to see each other.
Okay.
Well, does that mean you were not undressing me? Because I was undressing you when I used to look at you.
A lawsuit waiting to happen.
I'm asking Jimmy. I'm not asking you, female radio personality.
Oh, wow.
Get her, Brooke.
She has had enough of you, Brooke.
All right.
Yeah, something is so antiquated. This is the modern working world, Brooke.
Okay, listen, if our office had an HR department, I would get that woman or person in here right now.
Oh, it's a woman.
Boom.
Oh, wow.
But we don't, Brooke.
What a narc.
Listen, sweetheart, that's my man, and I think you need to back off.
Oh, okay.
That's her man now.
All right. Well,
This is terrible.
Jimmy, it sounds like your boss isn't going to give you much of a choice here. So
I mean, I guess
you've got two special ladies in your life
Yeah.
now: a work wife and an out of work
Hey,
wife.
we're both in the same name.
Yeah, make it easy on you.
whatever.
Okay.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
I'm Andrea Gunning, host of the podcast Betrayal. Police Lieutenant Joel Kern used his badge to fool everyone. Most of all, his wife, Caroline.
He texted, "I've ruined our lives. You're going to want to divorce me."
How far would he go to cover up what he'd done?
The fact that you lied is absolutely horrific, and quite frankly, I question how many other women are out there that may bring forward allegations in the future.
Listen to Betrayal on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yo, K-pop fans, are you ready? It's your boy Bomhan, and I'm bringing you the K-Factor, the podcast that takes you straight into the heart of K-pop. We're talking music, idols, exclusive interviews, and even the real behind-the-scenes K-pop stories. Plus, you, the fans, you're part of the show. And you can get a chance to jump in, share your opinions, and be part of the conversation like never before. And trust me, you never know where we might pop up next. So listen to the K-Factor starting on April 16 on iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. This isn't just a podcast. It's a K-pop experience. Are you in? Let's go.
Amy Robach and TJ Holmes here. Diddy's former protege, television personality, Danity Kang alum, Aubrey O'Day joins us to provide a unique perspective on the trial that has captivated the attention of the nation.
It wasn't all bad, but I don't know that any of the good was real. I went through things there.
Listen to Amy and TJ Presents Aubrey O'Day, covering the Diddy trial on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl T.S. Madison coming to you loud, live, and in color from the Outlaws podcast. We're talking to Chaperone and Sasha Colby. We talk about the lovers, the haters, and the creator.
In the Midwest, they told you, well, just be humble.
Mine was, I think, wrapped up in like Christian guilt.
Oh, yeah. We definitely had like some Jehovah's Witness skills there. Yeah.
Wait, were you Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah. My family still is. Hey. Or no, hi.
Listen to Outlaws with T.S. Madison on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, honey.
You're listening to an iHeart podcast.